How to be happy. Happiness, in my opinion, is really skewed in today's society. I think the actual definition of happiness is almost wrong to an extent, to my opinion. Happiness is like really wishy-washy. All right? To everybody, happiness is different for you, and happiness is different for me. Some people think happiness is a good body. Some people think happiness is money. Some people think happiness is just feeling good. You see, now you know what I mean by how it could be different to everybody's definition. That's why I think the actual definition of happiness is wrong to an extent. All right, and I think to achieve actual happiness, you gotta follow these 3 steps if you actually want to achieve actual happiness. But let's first define happiness. Okay, let's just say happiness is just the feeling of joy. Because joy is an actual emotion. The feeling of joy. Okay? So, I'll take you 3 steps, step by step, on how to improve your happiness. Alright? And obviously, you want to hear the one tip that's going to change it. No, that's not how it works, man. That is not how life works. You can't, oh my fucker, I hate these kind of people who tell you this one tip will make you attractive, or this one tip will boost your confidence through the fucking roof. This one tip will give you so much money. Oh, also this one tip, passive income. Oh, passive income is so... Shut up. Please shut the fuck up. Okay? And all these stuff is going to take some time. Alright? But the time's going to pass anyway. Alright? The amount of time it takes, like, let's say you're trying to build your dream body. It's going to take at least a good 2 years. But it's going to take too long, right? It's going to take too long. So you just leave it. But the time is going to pass anyway. Why not actually spend some time doing something productive and helpful? The time is going to pass anyway. All right, whatever. Let's get into the 3 steps. All right, first of all, actually, let me tell you what they are. Presence, gratitude, and social connection. All right, these 3 are probably the most important things to truly elevate your levels of happiness. And how do you achieve them? Let's go through it right now. So presence is, by definition, is being present, being in the moment, having no thoughts running through your head as you're speaking, or as you're doing, or as you're just standing or doing whatever activity you're doing. Presence is that, having no thoughts, negative or positive, having nothing going through your head. It's just you being present. All right? Really important. Okay? Because I think 99% of dudes are suffering from negative thoughts. And I still suffer from negative thoughts to an extent. I think negative thoughts are extremely detrimental to a man's well-being. I truly think so. And being able to be present whenever you want to really just makes you happy. All right, let's say you want to talk to a girl, but in your mind you're just thinking, oh, what should I say? Oh, what should I do? Oh, how should I walk? This, that. You already lost. You already lost at that point. What would be better, having all those thoughts running through your head, or the thoughts, or having no thoughts? You have no thought and you just go up to her and say whatever. What would be better? What would make you more confident? What would make you happier? Even if she says no, you still went up to her. You weren't overthinking and saying all this negative stuff. Oh, what should I say? This, that. No. So, presence is key. All right, and how do you be present? Well, being present, you got to be mindful. How do you achieve mindfulness? Meditation. Meditation is super important. I'll have a meditation guide later, but meditation, I think, is also a little skewed on how people tell you to meditate. But basic terms, you follow one thing, either your breath or the sounds around you, and you just stay your focus on that. Keep your focus on that. And then if your focus goes away, which is literally supposed to happen, it is okay. You're supposed to not think. Sorry, you're supposed to think about something else. That's how you become better at meditating. So That's what meditating is to at a basic level. So presence, we got over that. Number two, gratitude. I think gratitude is the scientific version of happiness, in my opinion. Gratitude is being grateful, being in the state of being grateful. And how do you achieve this? Well, there's two ways, in my opinion: having a gratitude journal and actually telling people. All right, telling actual people like your friends friends or family, or anyone you value in your life, that you're grateful for them. All right. So the first thing I said, gratitude journaling. So what I would do is, it's better on a piece of paper. And what you do is use that piece of paper and write everything you're grateful. Just whatever you can think of grateful. Just say, I'm grateful for this, that, etc., etc., etc. All right. And the best things, I feel like the best thing to be grateful for is not the ideas that come to your head. Family, my life, my whatever that comes to your head. I think it's the small things that really, really help how you feel, man. Saying you're grateful for the pencil you're writing it on, and writing a detailed like summary and a sentence out. Like, you're grateful for the people who wrote this. Here, I'll make one right here. Fuck the rambling. I'm grateful for this phone I'm using to record this audio on. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for the people back at Apple who made this phone specifically, and it's landed here to me on this day, on this specific moment, as I'm telling you this story. As I'm telling you how to be more happy, how I'm telling you how to achieve your best self. I'm grateful for that. See how deep that got? So that's what you got to do, all right? And that's where I think gratitude journaling really, really has a strong point. So the other thing I said was telling people to be grateful to their faces. And I think this could get really cringe at some points, in my opinion. It could, like, to the people who are listening to this, you probably haven't told anybody how grateful you are for them. I think telling someone how grateful you are for them is probably the greatest way to induce the act of gratitude. All right? Because imagine this. Imagine writing a letter. Let's say you write a letter to your mom or dad or whatever. You're writing a letter and you're telling them all the stuff you've been grateful for about them. You know, how they put a roof over your head, how they gave you money for food when you went to school, how they gave you whatever you wanted, how they gave you a good life and wherever you're living right now. Imagine writing all that shit down and then giving it to them and telling them to read it out loud. The smile that will appear across their faces as I read the last sentence. It'd be almost an insult if they didn't give you a hug. Think how much it'll make you so happy. Yeah, it's a little cringe. Like, yes, it could be a little cringy. I get it. It does get a little cringy. Okay, I've done it before. It's cringy. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. It's a little cringe. But the return on investment is so much better, dog. First of all, you become extremely happy and grateful. You see their smile, all right? And sometimes they tear up and they give you a hug. Imagine how happy you would be. And imagine how happy they are that their son gave them a paper on how grateful they are for them, how grateful they are for their father. That'd make your dad respect you 10 times more, man. Do that. All right, next one. Social connection. Probably the least important. Also, in my opinion, it's the most important. But to other people, it's not as important. But social connection, I think, is very important for me personally. Having somebody to talk to is so great, bro. This is for dudes. If you're a man, do not girlfriend, like your friend that's a girl, about your problems, bro. it's not getting no better. It will never be fucking solved. I think women and men being friends isn't a good idea. I personally think it's a terrible idea. I don't know why people do it. Actually, I do know why. I won't get into it right now, but we all know why. But go to your boys, go to your guys that you trust the most, and tell them about what problem you're having and how we all can make up a solution for it. Whether it's money, your relationship problems, your marriage, your whatever. Go to your boys and tell them how you're feeling, and 9 out of 10 times they should at least they will try to help you in some way. All right, it's just great having people to talk to. It's good in general knowing that you just got a friend. And not many men have well-trusted friends nowadays. And it's really sad because people kill themselves over this shit. They kill themselves over loneliness. And it's true, bro. The amount of men that die every single day just because they don't got somebody to talk to about their problems. And they don't want to go to a hotline because to the person you're talking to, like, imagine you're depressed and you're on literally, like, you got nothing to lose and you got literally on the verge. You're literally standing on one foot. Why would you talk to someone that you've never met? You don't even know what they look like. And you don't even know if they genuinely care. What's the point? So why not just end it all? And it's sad, man. And the only way you can fix this social connection problem is just having friends, having more friends. And how you do that, social skills, dog. I'll make a course on that soon. Just a small course, but bro, social connection is so important, man. At the end of the day, like, I think it's the most important out of all the three. But in my opinion, you should get presence and gratitude down first before you try to get your social connection, because a lot of people also have the mistake of saying, well, I'm alone, so nobody's on my side, this, that. I think being alone is an incredible opportunity. I think being alone is probably the greatest times a man can improve himself to the best. I think being alone truly shows how much work you will get done. I think being alone will truly show the guy you are. So, if you're alone, trust me, dog, there is nothing wrong with being alone. Being alone is so downplayed by society nowadays for some unknowingly reason. I don't know why. Okay? The best entrepreneurs, if you actually listen to their story, they were loners. You want to know something crazy? 99% of the popular kids at your school, the jocks, the football players, the baddies, the whoever, you probably think of someone. You got that guy or girl in your head right now. 99.999% of them, actually, the number is so small, I think I'm going to say all of them, none of them become successful. I don't think I can think of 3 names, actually even one name, of a famous person or just a successful person in general that was really well known in high school. He was known as a jock or the guy. I don't think I can name one off the top of my head. I think all those men who are successful and masculine and the alpha dudes, they all came from being losers, loners. And it's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Right. Every guy you know in the self-improvement area, they were losers. They were literally losers. And they took the time for themselves. They went through this alone stage and they improved themselves to the best of their abilities. And then when they did get that social connection, they were at the top of the social hierarchy. So that's why I'm telling you, it's alright to be alone. It genuinely is. And if you're in high school and you're not that guy yet, bro, high school is so superficial. I don't even know why people give a fuck. But yeah, don't worry, you will get there one day. We're all gonna make it. Genuinely, we are all gonna fucking make it. Thanks for watching this video. Hit the like or don't. You don't need to. You don't need to. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this. This probably isn't even uploaded to the right channel. It's probably uploaded to my beats channel. Yes, I do make instrumentals. So email me at underbahir1@gmail.com if you want any of that. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one.